Hey guys, I'm Dr. Anthony Gustin.
And I'm Chris Irvin.
And this is question number 4 of 268 questions of the book that we just launched, Keto Answers, which details every single answer to every single question you might have about the ketogenic diet.
All right, so the question is, how is the ketogenic diet different from Atkins?
Yeah, so a lot of people think that Atkins and keto are sort of interchangeable just because Atkins is a low-carb diet, but not every single low-carb diet is a ketogenic diet.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing to differentiate between the two is that on an Atkins diet, there's a really big focus on high protein intake. And while the ketogenic diet shouldn't be a low protein diet, it does tend to be a little bit lower in protein, and there's a greater emphasis on dietary fat than what the traditional Atkins diet had.
Yeah, not only that, but Atkins diet, we're not actually looking at levels of ketones in the blood. So ketogenic diet is one that leads to ketones in your blood. So you're going to be using ketones or beta-hydroxybutyrate and some other molecules for energy sources. And so you can measure that in your bloodstream. But if you just go low carb and don't really measure that, you might not actually be in a state of ketosis.
Yeah, and I think that when it comes to dietary adherence, I think that the ketogenic diet is a lot easier to adhere to because, when people were traditionally doing Atkins, they were so focused on, eating just protein, and a lot of this was lean protein sources. And when you're cutting out carbohydrates, you really want to make sure that you're replacing that with a quality energy source in fat. And that's where the ketogenic diet tends to come in and be a little bit stronger in that it focuses on providing energy through your diet and with fat.
Right. So difference between Atkins and keto, Atkins is not replacing with fat usually a little bit higher in protein and not a huge focus or emphasis on levels of ketones in the blood.
Yeah, and one thing to finish with there too is that on the Atkins diet there is a reintroduction of carbohydrates at the end. It's kind of a phased system. With a ketogenic diet, the focus is being in ketosis and staying low carb, so there's not a reintroduction of carbohydrates with keto.
Yep, so both are low carb, but definitely both are different. If you're looking to simplify everything you need to know about the world's most confusing diet, head on over to Amazon.com and pick up Keto Answers today. The best part about it is that you're not just getting basic information. It's almost like you're getting a tiny little version of me and Chris shrunk down, put in your pocket to answer every question you have along your way.
And that's not weird, it's beneficial.
It's the best.